Under the Lemon Moon by Edith Hope Fine. Deep in the night, Rosalinda heard noises. Whoosh, shh, snap. What is that? She wondered. Slipping from her bed, she peeked out past Mama's garden with its papa clothes scarecrow and past the wash line. Way back by the lemon tree, something was moving. Heart thumping, Rosalinda crept to the doorway. Blanca, her pet hen, fluttered down from the rafters. Pluck, 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 barked Blanca. Shh, shushed Rosalinda. The lemon wedge moon gave only a silver of light. She waited for her eyes to grow used to the darkness. Then she saw branches shaking in the shadows. Rosalinda looked harder. A man with hunched shoulders was stuffing lemons into a cloak sack. Her lemons, from her tree. With Blanca in her arm, Rosalinda slipped out and hid behind the scarecrow. There she is. Who is that night man? Why does he take my lemons? She wondered. Shrug! Blanca flew to the scarecrow's head. Rosalinda wobbled its stiff stick arms. Ee, ee, the night man cried. He grabbed the sack and ran. There he goes. Fled. In the morning, Rosalinda touched the stump of a broken branch. Not a single lemon was left on that whole tree. A tear slid down her cheek. Oh no, my little tree, Rosalinda cooed a sad song as Blanca balked along. She loved that lemon tree almost as much as she loved Blanca. Why, Blanca, why did he do this? Rosalinda asked, clutching a bundle of twigs. Blanca's feathers drooped. They're kind of sad, huh? By the end of the week, many leaves of the lemon tree were yellow. Some had fallen. Rosalinda's worries got bigger. First the night man, and now her tree was sick. After breakfast, Rosalinda listened to the thump-thump of Mama's loom. I must do something, Rosalinda told her parents. Perhaps someone we know can help, suggested Mama, soothing Rosalinda's long hair. A neighbor or friend, or your abuela, added Papa with a hug. He turned back to his workbench. Rosalinda set out. My tree is sick. What should I do? Rosalinda asked her neighbor Esmeralda. I talked to my plant, said Esmeralda, tending to her lush flower garden. I did that, thought Rosalinda, and she said, Gracias. She caught up with Senor Rodolfo, her friend, of a few words. My tree is sick. What should I do? She asked. Much water, he said, heading for the nearby Mercado, the marketplace. I did that, thought Rosalinda. She remembered the heavy buckets of water she had lugged to her tree aloud and said, Gracias. When Rosalinda arrived at her grandmother's house, Abuela was sitting on her porch in the morning sun. Rosalinda settled in close to watch her, and Abuela was knitting needles in a flash. What should I do for my tree, Abuela? It'll take time to heal your tree, Mija, she said. I will light a candle for you. I haven't done that, thought Rosalinda. Aloud she said, Gracias, Abuelita. Abuela eased the worries from Rosalinda's forehead with her warm hand. The candle will help, said The candle will help, Rosalinda, Abuela said quietly. Perhaps it will summon La Ancia, the old one. She helps things grow. Everyone had heard rumors of La Ancia and her powers to bring rain and make crops grow strong and tall. Tell me again, Abuela, she said. For many years of full moons, Abuela began, it has been said that there lives an old wise woman with gentle eyes. She walks in the countryside helping things grow. Where can I find her? Said Rosalinda. Nobody knows, but they say La Anciana will come when she is needed. Rosalinda thought hard. I need you. Please come, Anciana. All day and all night, Rosalinda watched, but La Anciana did not come. Be back by sundown, Papa called as Rosalinda and Blanca left the house early the next morning. Rosalinda waved. She walked and walked, searching. Blanca plucked at her heels. Everywhere they went, Rosalinda called, "Anciana, Anciana!" La Anciana did not answer. "Maybe she isn't real," Rosalinda said to Blanca. "Whoop, whoop," clucked the hen as if she understood. As the sun slipped down the sky, Rosalinda told Blanca, "We must go home." They circled back through the mercado with its colorful stalls and busy shoppers. Then Rosalinda stopped. "Limons," said a sign on the last stall. Behind, a man and a woman rocked a baby. Their 2 small children played near with pebbles. Rosalinda knew this man with hunched shoulders who was selling lemons. He was the night man, and the lemons were hers. Rosalinda shivered. She and Blanca ducked down behind a stall lined with bright marionettes. "It's the night man with the lemons from my tree. Where are you, Anciana?" stammered Rosalinda. She stroked her quivering hen's soft feathers. "I am here," came a low, sweet voice. Rosalinda jumped. Before her stood a woman with silvery hair. Her wrinkles were deep and her eyes were gentle. Rosalinda knew. Filled with wonder, she couldn't speak. You have looked far for me, Rosalinda," the woman said. "Tell me." The woman listened to Rosalinda whisper her story. "Taking your lemons is wrong," La Anciana murmured. "Perhaps he had a need." From her flowing sleeve, La Anciana pulled a strong branch with tiny buds. "Mija, watch," said La Anciana. "Remember, the moon will be full tonight." Rosalinda listened with her heart and mind as La Anciana spoke of how to heal the lemon tree. That night, Rosalinda crept outside with her lemon under the lemon moon. She closed her eyes. Watch and remember. Rosalinda tore an old rag into strips. She held La Anciana's branch against the stump of the broken branch of her lemon tree. They fit as naturally as a fat lemon fit on Rosalinda's cupped hands. Round and round she pulled the ribbons off of cloth, binding the 2 branches until they held as one. Moonbeams poured over the sickly tree, making yellow leaves look silver. Tired, Rosalinda curled up under the tree and dozed. She woke up with a start when Blanca balked. Rosalinda rubbed her eyes, astonished. The tree glowed golden in the night, dripping with lemons as big and as round as baby moons. Arms wide, Rosalinda danced around the shimmering lemon tree. Blanca flowed, wings aflutter. The next morning, Rosalinda told Blanca, "I know what to do." She piled a fat yellow lemons into a wooden cart. Blanca perched on the lemon pyramid. Off they went together. There's Blanca and her in the cart of all those lemons. Friends and neighbors greeted her along the way. One by one, Rosalinda gave away the amazing lemons. "How big!" "Thank you," said Esmeralda. "Lovely," said Senor Rodolfo. "How juicy," said Abuela. When Rosalinda had given away all but one of her lemons, she headed for the last stall of the mercado. Rosalinda stared at the night man, and he stared back, and then her warm hand touched his cold, rough hand, and she gave him her last fat lemon. "I am sorry," the man lowered his eyes. Rosalinda found her voice. "Plant the seeds," she told him. "Do it tonight while the moon is still full." The man was quiet, and he tilted his head forward with his family, head toward his family, with their worn clothes and hungry faces. "For you and for them," said Rosalinda. "I will do as you tell me," he said. Rosalinda smiled with a pluck. Blanca flip-flapped into the little cart for the ride back home. She settled in content. Rosalinda felt content too, except for one fat hen. Rosalinda's cart was empty, but her heart was full as a lemon moon. The end.